every year this time, people, they know there's something. This year, it will be a wow, I think. So Barrydale is a quiet town, very safe. Everybody knows everybody. And this time of the year, we are having a festival. Yes, and the name of this year's thing is the Karoo, and it is going about, yeah, isn't much sea or something. The people in the Karoo, some of them don't know how a sea looks. So we are bringing the sea to Barrydale so that people can discover it and maybe get an idea what's going on in the sea or something.
One of the rules of that people like to keep when making films or doing plays is no children, no animals. And we have both of those in the show in plenty. When I first heard about Nett for Pret, I found that really amazing because it's a philosophy of mine. Like everything, you know, if you just play, life will work out for you. And the idea of Nett for Pret, which is just for fun, that's also Peter's philosophy and basically like the driving force behind it.
Nett for Pret is a children's organization where we actually try to take care of the children of our community. What we try to do is to develop our children to their full potential. Because sometimes we find out that the child is good in art, but it actually lacks there where the child don't get the backup, don't get the support, and that's where Nett for Pret come in, and we give the child the support to develop his own the skills that he really needs to have. We also give the child the opportunity to be himself, because a lot of our kids never get praise for what they are doing, and a lot of our kids are not proud of themselves in what they are capable to do. And when we see some talent, we zone in and develop that talent of our children in our community.
There's a fish in the water jumping up, jumping down. There's a fish in the water jumping up and jumping down, and jumping up and down, turn around.
Pretty much the only people who are adults are the ones who are just managing the edges of like getting materials together. But there are teenagers, so there's 7 interns who are over the age of 18, and this experience is them learning the skills and crafts of making a show, of organizing people. And then underneath them are the young leaders, which are all volunteers. And then you have 150 to 200 kids, also fluctuating. And we just said, so we need to come up with an idea for the show. And the core theme was the sea comes to the Karoo. And we said like, okay, make some elephants, make some fish, make a mermaid, go. And of course, all of that stuff, all the materials finally got made and put together, and we basically built the show in 1 week, which is crazy, mad crazy.
And jumping down, and jumping up and down, turn around.
Okay, we were busy to rehearse for the performance for Sunday. I think it was a little bit hectic because everything was not yet in place, and one of the things that I like to say is the energy. There was a lot of energy around where we actually going to perform, and you could see that the performers are really enthusiastic with what they actually are doing.
The whole thing just worked as this beautiful communal experience. I don't know what's going to happen. How many people are going to come? Because there's very little footage of the last year, and so we're expecting it to be pretty big though. Here we are at the final hours, counting down till the audience arrives and the show begins and everyone marches, and I don't know what. Like, all the preparation is to help us all survive what is going to be a massive, chaotic spectacle that I think is going to be beautiful.
At 5 o'clock, everybody is going to gather on top of the school, and then there we are going to split. Some are going to that side of the town, and some are staying in this side of the town, and we are going to do a parade. So it's just like when you hear it's 4:30, you are getting excited and getting ready to go for it and take it on.
The reason for our performances and the things that we are doing each and every year, the 16th of December, it is reconciliation time, and our main focus is to bring both communities together. By doing that, this event, all the people are coming together one night. I think the Day of Reconciliation is for us very important because we are staying separately, one over the hill and one at the other side of the hill, and I think the Day of Reconciliation actually bring our people, the whole community, Smithsville and the other side of the hill, bring all these people together and as one at the end. And we could see through all these years is that the reconciliation actually are taking place at our event, so that we as different communities can also work closely together with one another.
And so the parade is this chance where suddenly the kids of the community are making a show for everyone. And the theme of every year, the theme is the same: reconciliation, bringing together the two sides, you know, sort of shattering this idea of the mountain. Because right next to this little hill is the school, and that's where we do the show. And it's kind of like it's in the middle of between the two towns where everyone comes to meet, and we see a show and we laugh together and sing songs together and discover that we're one community.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Karoo 2013. We'd like to dedicate this year's production to the memory and legacy of Nelson Mandela.
You're the wind in the ground. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. wind, shake, shake. You're the wind in the grind. Shake, shake,
Bawal
shake.
na ito magtapos ng sa aking pinig. Dapat bayan ko ng tirang Olympiad.
We are dying, dying, dying. The elephants are crying, crying, crying. We are dying, dying, dying. The elephants are crying, crying, crying. The people are such.
We also have now a live band from Nett for Pret who are performing. The band is now only 2 months old, and the kids already have shown that they have a lot of talent to play the instruments.
Playing in a band called Dynamic, but we are doing our first gig at the Karoo, and in that gig we are named the Jazz Monkeys, and we are jamming for 2 months or so together. Yes, I'm Nathaniel, Zenovan, William and Brandon.
You know, I'm all for it. Go Dynamics. And like they've been playing for 2 months, man, and now they play that music so well, and they swap instruments. They're really a talented group. You know, look out for them. They're gonna be playing near you somewhere soon.
Jullie water dan wij water. Ik denk het niet beter om voor jullie te zingen.
I am the thunder, I am the wind. No one can stop me, I am so. I am the thunder, I am the wind.
And what I've noticed all the past years is that by having all these people together, you can see that people start talking. There's no animosity between people. People are happy. People are having fun. And if we can do that through what we're doing each and every year, I think we are on the right track now.
Karoo, running on the right, Alvarado, coming in this set by Carter. I say nothing, you say do Nett. If I say nothing, you say do Nett. Somebody scream.
You see, this is really means a lot for the town, I think, and for reconciliation. It brings us together, to having fun together, to laugh together or something, to just to be there. It's quite nice just to have the experience, the vibe that will be there, the mode or something like that.
Als je net doet, wat organiseert. Wat? Maar je bedacht dat het hier
Maar kom, laat ons huis toe gaan, zodat jij een lekker zoutpad kan vatten.
that the culmination is the parade, but it's also the process of making the show. Because we get these kids aged 5 to 13, 140, 200 of them, teach them how to make puppets, teach them how to do movement patterns, they learn how to dance, some of them learn music. Everyone gravitates to the thing that they have the most fun doing. And then someone like me is there to just put them all together. The really cool thing about working with young people is to get them to play, to get them to be involved. And that playing process always gets people to start being creative, to take a chance and do something. And part of that chance taking is also to take a chance at being a leader, take a chance at getting people to listen to you and follow you. It's like it's just coming together. And I think like the thing that any great director, or in my view the real word is leader, any great leader is to have the ability to make other leaders. Because, you know, Mandela inspired people to become leaders. He inspired people to stand up and be peaceful activists, but not just peaceful activists, but proactive people, to be proactive citizens. And I think that's the one thing we want to inspire into these young people. There was a lot of questioning of like, should we do the parade on the day that he's laid to rest, you know? And I think it became about like, we're living his legacy. Like, there's space for mourning, but also within that context, there has to be space for celebration, for what you have received and what you are becoming because of those who have made you, those who have inspired you.
I believe is that our children are adults too fast in their life. I think that's where Nett for Pret bringing that part in, where the child can be a child again.
For those couple of hours when we're all, the entire Barrydale, gathered together, we're not mayors and police, we're not, you know, street children and, you know, respectable citizens. We're a community. And all the problems that we have and all the prejudices that we carry, they're all gone. Because we're watching a show together and we're all laughing at the same jokes and we're all enjoying the visual spectacle that is there. And we all come out with this euphoria. You know, I think people aren't born to live alone. Life is best enjoyed together, you know, and that's what it does. So is there a point? Well, ask yourself, is there a point to your life? You know, and I think that's what this thing does, these kinds of events do. People get to live like in real euphoria for a while.
And my dream is that whatever we do and whatever these young leaders are doing, and if you do things, do it with a passion. Do it in a way that you know you work with children. That I'm always telling you is, if you're not passionate enough, the kids will also not be passionate. If you sing, you really sing. From here, I believe that we can only step up.
Yes, Uncle.
We can't step down.
Yes.